guys, Candace here. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to fill in your brows with makeup. I'm a big fan of shaping and waxing. I like to do waxing myself, but something very important also is how you fill them in with makeup. Okay, so we're going to start with my gimpy brow, since it'll be the most fun transformation. So I have actually sprayed my 266 with Fix Plus. And after doing that, I put it into my Omega shadow, and I've actually created a bit of a wash. So it is liquidy. It's kind of like a watercolor. So this is how I shape brows. Starting with the inner corner, I really carve out that line. It's going to be a hard line, and I do that on purpose. And it's a straight line all the way to the highest point of my arch. All the way. And you'll notice right now I've only done underneath, and that's on purpose. So once I know I have that hard line, and don't be afraid to make this sharp, especially if you wear makeup. You can have that line really pristine and it's not gonna look scary or fake if you follow these rules afterward. So you can see that line obviously right there, it's very prominent. Then I nuzzle my 266 pointed side towards my nose into that line, and I lift. Check that out. See how it diffuses? Don't make a sharp line on the top of your brow, because that's when it's going to look like you stamped them on. I'm lightly going back and forth right now just to get in between the hairs. And we all know the formula about how to make the perfect brow. And yes, I totally stand by it, but everybody's face is unique. The formula being, you know, inside of the nose, outside of the iris, highest point, outside of the eye is the furthest part of the brow. So, hard line. And then lift your 266 underneath your arch, get it underneath there, and drop down, just like that. And you can see I'm using my pinky as an anchor. I'm right-handed and I'm doing my left brow, so it helps me keep steady. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. But I am going to take a little bit of charcoal brown. Yes, it's dark. I'm not scared. And I'm going to make this line even more defined. When I wax brows, I'm an esthetician, and so many people, first of all, no one's brows are even, but second of all, so many people are missing that spot right there. It's a very common place to have a gap, and that's, you know, for an ideal arch, you want to have hair right there. The whole point of this shape of the brow is the fact that the highest point of the arch is lifting your eye upward. It's like an instant eye lift. So I'm going to go through my right brow, and I'll let you guys watch it from a distance so you can kind of see the overall motion. This brow doesn't need as much cheating, it's more in the shape that I actually prefer. Back and forth. lift underneath that arch, and then drop. So next, let's use the wax. And just drag it over the color. Okay. Now, this is a very important tool. It's a spoolie. This is a double-edged one that I have with an angled brush and with a spoolie. I got this at iMats for like $2, which is awesome, and I should have bought more next year maybe. But Mac has one. Mac has one with the spoolie and drugstore or whatever. So what you want to do, zoom in, is lift. This motion removes excess powder, and also by dragging the edge, you kind of make that line more natural. See, I don't have very many hairs out there, but they look pretty full. And that is a good thing. Brush up. Alright you guys, those are my tricks and tips for fabulous brows. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial.